And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Track Talk episode number 1. Pre-race show. We used to do it a long time ago for a sister league. We decided we'd bring it back, and luckily this time it's more than just me and Mark Arthur and sometimes Kyle Wellman. We actually got a little bit of a group here with us. So I'm Tanner Marr, driver number 4. I think Toyota Supra most weeks. We'll throw it up to the cowboy in here. He knows who he is, and we'll just go around the horn, let everybody introduce themselves. Unmute your mic, cowboy.
Okay, I'm Kyle Wellman, part-time driver, the number 42.
Okay, that's short and sweet. All right, we'll go to the right. I think it's his right. It's right to me. It may not be right to y'all, but to his right.
That's Nolan.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm Nolan Milnes, driver of the number 1 EPI black and orange car, Chevy, and yeah, happy to be here. This is cool.
We love RaceEPI.com.
Yeah, man. Shane, are you the only Shane Johnson on the service, I assume?
Actually, no. I found out there's a lot, but I think I gotta spell it. You're gonna do it through iRacing. You see my number?
Well, can I do it through iRacing?
Yes, perfect. I forgot you could do that.
Yeah, what is it? Is it just Shane Johnson, or is there a number behind it?
No, it's just my name.
For those of you who just tuned in, sorry, this is not a good way to start the show, but he wants to race tonight and he doesn't have the track, and I'm paying it forward, so that's what's going on here. So don't mind us.
Good guy, Nolan. Good guy, Nolan. So while they figure that out, let's go to the Cheetos man in here.
Oh, Cody Gibson, driver of the 7.
Also league owner by the way.
Yeah, owner, operator of the league. So there with Tanner.
Anybody
there, so.
Well, if you ever got any problems, just go to Cody. Cody will always solve any issues you got. He loves it. He's a problem solver, is what I call him.
Hey,
yep.
I'm not seeing that. There it goes. It's live now.
All right, and then we have one more driver left in here, and he is the big-time Daytona season opener race winner. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Yep, Zachary Wake, driver of the number 39. Yeah, we had some good luck at Daytona. Hopefully we can do that again at some point this season.
It's always the go. Always the go. Started out the season hot and automatically push yourself into the playoffs. And speaking of playoffs, let's go into the bubble watch. And what's the bubble watch? Well, basically, it's just the top 12. If you're in the top 12 in the points, then you will be racing for a championship. Sorry, as we had a little technical issue there. So let's pull up the bubble watch right here. A little bit of logo we made. And then let's pull up the points. And the points are interesting here now because, yes, we are 9 races in. Tonight, going into Iowa, that is our 10th race. But unlike most series, we've had 8 different winners. We had our first repeat winner last week, Mr. Chris Norris. You see him top of the board right now in regards to the current championship point standings. Ryan Rose, Joshua Kanata, Cody Gibson, he's in here with us, Jamie Walker, Mark Arthur, and like we mentioned, Zachary Wake and Matt Simple, all are race winners. So basically, they are all signed, sealed, delivered. They have pushed their ticket in to the championship playoffs. Now, what's interesting about that, there's 3 races left, so we can actually have, I stand corrected, we cannot have 12 winners. There can only be 11 winners because there's only 3 races left. So somebody will point their way in. And with that, I'm looking at myself, Tanner Marr, Matthew Pavlik, Stoney Bidfield, Caleb West, Larry Bell. All those guys, although on the graphic may look like they are 200 points out, in reality, they are only just a few points out of the cutoff line. Myself, I believe I am currently 33 points behind. I am tied with Matt Pavlik. Stoney Benfield, he's 15th. He's 42 points behind. Caleb West, 44 points. And then Larry Bell in 17th currently, 55 points below the cutoff line. When I look at that list and I think of who's in danger there, looking at the next 3 tracks, I think I'm in danger. I love Iowa, but then after that, I'm a little scared. I can't lie. So what will happen? Who knows? It's basically anybody's ball game here. And I would expect to get another first-time winner. As I'm sitting here rambling on, like somebody like Nolan, I think Nolan could easily pull off a race win. right? Zach could get him another one. Cody get him another one. Kyle showing up tonight. Kyle, I know you like Iowa. We've had some damn good battles there. How are you looking forward to Iowa tonight?
I don't like it. Wait, are we at the old Iowa or new Iowa?
We're at the new one.
Oh yeah, I don't like the new one. It's pretty much one lane out of turn 3 and 4, and it's hard to pass.
It's like Richmond, though, right?
A little bit, yeah.
A little, yes.
Yeah.
But they kind of ruined it with the new.
They did.
Update.
It's just like Kyle mentioned it. I feel like it's so one lane dominant. Whereas before Iowa, hell, we've raced tour miles there, Kyle, in other leagues and had photo finishes there 3 or 4 times, right? Because it used to be so multi-groove.
We actually had a battle a few weeks ago in our truck series for our bracket challenge, and it came down to me accidentally wrecking myself off your door.
Yep. I remember that. I do remember that. Speaking of bracket challenge, we also have a bracket challenge left. We will talk about that in a little bit later into the show. But Nolan, I want to throw it to you. Going into Iowa, how are you feeling going into a track like Iowa?
Not good.
Really?
Not good. Well, I'll be honest with you. It's funny because my season's been kind of backwards. Like my best finish was a P2 at Richmond, and it's a very similar track. But Richmond's not my type of track, and neither is Iowa. Frankly, I'm probably a little better at Iowa, but I used to be able to run the top. And just like you said, now it's kind of one lane. I actually haven't run the new track, but I've seen enough of it to know. So we're just going to have to see what happens, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll get some tire strategy go my way like I did at Richmond. And, that's really my only hope for a win is something to go right or something to go wrong for other people. I'm definitely not the favorite to win today. I was telling my guys, my teammates, this is probably the last bad track for me. Other than that, like we got Texas coming up, New Atlanta, and some other ones, Kansas, I think, and like those are tracks that I can, I feel good about. I felt pretty good about it at Michigan, but then I crashed in the first 12 laps or whatever.
That sucks.
I was done, but
right.
Yeah, and then Charlotte, I self-wrecked myself coming off a 2 in the beginning of stage 2. So it's like all the tracks I should be doing good at, I haven't. And then like a track like Richmond, I did really well at, and that was my best finish. So, I mean, hey, if that's any indication, then maybe I'll do pretty good tonight. So, but I wouldn't pick me as my favorite or as the winner tonight if I were you. If someone was picking a winner, don't pick me.
So when I was doing the power rankings and whatnot, I realized you did get a P2 at Richmond, and that stuck out to me. So later on in the show, we're going to do a pick 'em, and you were actually my pick for tonight for the race win. And then you say that, so that's kind of funny.
Is Ryan Rose racing? Because he's a little too good at these short flat tracks, man.
He's probably he'll probably be there if I had to guess.
Yeah, we'll see.
So let's switch gears. Go ahead, Kyle. Sorry.
I say just don't be on his front bumper going into turn 3 on the last lap.
What is that supposed to mean? Have you been wrecked there?
Ryan Rose wrecked me 3 different times for the win in the last 10 laps at short tracks.
All right, sounds like we got a little bit of rivalry heating up to watch the 78 and the 42 tonight. I hope y'all are around each other from a fan's sake, but as an admin sake, I really hope y'all don't ever get near each other. But let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's do a different segment. It's something brand new, something I thought of just this past week. It may work, it may not. If it don't work, you'll never see it again. If we feel like it worked, we'll be back with it next week. So what it is, it's Guess That Track. I'm going to show the co-host here. I'm going to pull up on the screen here 4 different pictures. Kyle Wellman, he already knows the track, so he can't guess. He's out of this. But 4 different pictures. It is a NASCAR track. That is the only hint you will get. Now, whether it's past or present, I won't tell you that, but it is a NASCAR track. And without any further ado, here's hint number 1. Any takers on that? So I don't want to tell you what you're looking at there, but we tried to make it to where you see something there that should stick out to your mind.
I know it.
You think you know it?
I think I know it.
Hold off.
It's one of 2 tracks.
Hold off on the guess just for a second. Let me get all 4 up, and then we will discuss. Does that solidify what you're thinking there?
Oh gosh, no, I was wrong.
You were wrong.
It does for me, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Hold off for 1 second.
Gotta zoom in.
Track. That's the problem. So it's hard for y'all to see, right? That's hint number 3, and then the final hint.
I know what it is.
Showing you more of the track. Now, Cody does not know the answer. We moved out of the channel. We went down to a different channel when we were discussing this. So I'll just rapid fire them. If y'all have a guess now, you can.
The old Daytona.
Nope. Good guess.
I'm thinking Kansas before repave.
Nope. That's a good guess. Kansas was almost a
That was
choice.
one of my guesses too.
That was.
Oh, I didn't see that third picture.
That's is it Kentucky?
Nope. That's a good guess.
That is a good guess.
So I get in my head of what I'm doing when I'm getting these screenshots, or these are basically just from iRacing, by the way. I just took a piece of it and screenshotted it. You see the banking here, right? You see it's not your typical, I'm going to go out on a limb and say 1.5 miles, right? It's not your typical cookie cutter style track. So that eliminates a huge chunk of tracks there. In my mind, I feel like this.
Charlotte?
Nope, that's a good guess. I feel like this picture right here somewhat gives it up, and it gives some hints here. You see it has lights, so you know they have a nighttime race. And if you could see more of the grandstands, you would probably know it. Or seeing the wall, you would probably know it. Maybe.
A little hint to add on to the night talk. The little hint.
Kansas.
Only one series ever raced there at night in the NASCAR.
I'll give you another hint. They've raced in this city, but they have not raced at this track in what? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years?
Chicagoland?
Oh yeah, then yeah.
Yep. It's Chicagoland.
Chicagoland. That was my second guess, but I didn't want to blurt it out. I wanted to give it.
That was too easy of a hint that Tanner gave.
Yeah.
The other hint I was going to give is the Kyle and Kyle show.
I'll be honest, I started getting nervous that I was like, oh my God, we made this too hard. They can't get it. I was starting to shit bricks here a little bit.
I will say, though, watching the YouTube chat, our own Sam the Governor Lawson guessed it on his first try.
Did he? Did he?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, he did.
Nice.
So most of you guys with my grandstands off.
Most of you guys all know each other, right? Like previous leagues and stuff.
Kyle, and Cody, yes.
All right, I wasn't sure how that worked out.
I know
you guys knew each other. I think this is by far one of the best leagues I've been in as far as competition, because I have a league. I mean, I don't race in leagues every day, but I have a league set up that I could, and I think this is the one I look forward to the most because it's the most challenging.
Well, hell yeah, I appreciate hearing that. So now I'm going to put you on the spot. This is not on the sheet, nothing. We haven't talked about it. Kyle, I'm going to skip you because you said part-time, right? Nolan, if you could change one thing right now, you have the golden hammer. You can change one thing about the league. What is it? What's one thing that annoys the piss out of you?
Ooh, I can think of a couple, but I think I would go
that
full
sucks
fuel.
to hear that. Full fuel? All right, give me another one.
Well, okay, another one. I think I would get rid of stages and make it a little longer. Maybe I wouldn't make it longer, but I would get rid of stages. That way the fuel strategy would play out, but I would like the cars to have full fuel so that they could rotate a little more and not get so tight. But those two things right there, top of the list. Other than that, I love the league.
It sounds like you're more of a traditional driver, right? You like the tradition, let it play out naturally.
Yeah, I would say so. I like to, for me, like taking care of your tires over the course of a full run, and then the fact that they set these setups up for full fuel,
right?
And then when you take almost half the fuel out of it, they get real tight. So it's like it's a little hard to drive. That's all. So it's just a different type of driving. That's all. But it's just that's a minor thing. I like the league though.
Well, it wasn't tight last week. I'll tell you that.
I can't remember. We raced too many races. I can't remember.
From the few races I've been in and watched, I thought Nolan was gonna say to stop getting wrecked by lap cars.
Shane,
whatever the track was where we had like 20 cautions.
We had a Richmond, wasn't it Richmond?
Yeah, it
wasn't there for that
tight. Yeah.
Shane, what's your thoughts? Give me something. What's one thing you would change about the league?
I don't know. You put me on the spot. Give me a second. I'll come back to it.
All right, Zach.
Yeah, I'm probably with Nolan. For the most part, I like the league a lot. The way it's run, competition levels really good. Yeah, I feel like it makes me better every week racing with these guys. But yeah, I agree. I think the 60% fuel makes it just a little tight. And then the stages, which I know, I mean, that's the world we live in now is stage racing. But
right.
yeah, I like to only have cautions for race incidents.
Right, I can understand that. I'm torn. I love stages, but I love it as a fan. I don't necessarily know if I love them when I'm in a race. Right, if we were at a race like Richmond where we've already had 10 cautions and 40 laps, I don't want to have another stage yellow, right? But it's just the way it is. So I get that.
I mean, and I take advantage of them. That's how I got to the front of Daytona, right? I flipped stage 2,
Right.
started the last stage, second row, and was just able to stay there. So, that they end up working out for me because I also haven't raced a lot of these tracks for a very long time. I'm not able to get a lot of hours into iRacing, so the stages kind of help me out. Stage 1 and 2, I can kind of just learn the track, and then stage 3, just kind of push and go for it.
Right. All right, well, let's switch gears one more time. Let's go to the head-to-head bracket challenge. So it started out with 16 drivers. The top 16 drivers, what was it, maybe 3 weeks ago, got seeded 1 through 16. And your matchup was accordingly. Whoever finished better in the matchup, well, guess what? They kept going. I wish we started the pre-race show 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when it started, so we could have followed it, but we didn't. But here we are. It is the semifinals. You see Mr. Ryan Rose and Jamie Walker going head-to-head. And then none other than Mr. Cody Gibson, Cheetos Man versus Kanata. We'll do a picks who we think's going to win or whatnot, but I just want to give a little brief look into each driver's season. So we see Ryan Rose taking on Jamie Walker. Ryan Rose has an average finish of 7.3 compared to Jamie Walker's average finish of 4.5. Jamie Walker came in middle of the season and has been lighting the world on fire. He's going to be a tough matchup for Ryan Rose. Then we have Gibson, Cody here, average finish of 13.2. Has had good finishes, Cody. I do the power rank, so I see you've had great finishes, but you've had those finishes that can really tank your average finish, right? And then versus Kanata with a 7.1. So, Nolan, I'll put you on the spot first, brother. Who you got here between Ryan Rose and Jamie Walker?
I got to take Ryan just because of what he did at Richmond. I think he's too dominant. I got to think the track's similar enough that he's going to do super good and be the guy to beat. But we'll see.
Okay. So, see, I've always learned you can't go against Jamie Walker, so I'm going to go Jamie. Just because he's burnt me before on brackets, right? So I'm going to not go against Jamie. I'm going to go with Jamie. So what about Kanata and Gibson, Nolan? And now be honest here. Who do you truly think? Don't let Biasy come in because Gibson's in here. He's a loser anyways.
I'm going to go Cody. This is unbiased. This is just my opinion. I'm going to have to go Cody because he's fast. He, at least to start, he usually qualifies well, and he usually starts off the race really well. And then sometimes he doesn't always finish, but I will say, I don't know if this man practices or what, but he punches way above his iRating weight. You know what I mean? Like
he does.
He races like a 6K guy. So
I think Kanata might be one of the most consistent drivers in the league, though.
Kanata's rocket man, bro. He qualifies better than anybody in the league.
That's true. It is hard to bet against him. I just feel like I always see Cody take the lead early, every race. So it's like, dang, he's good here too. So it's hard to. That's just my gut.
All right, so Kyle, who you got? Walker, Rose.
I've raced with Walker since 2018, and I've never seen someone save a tire as good as he does. And this is one of those tracks where you're going to have to absolutely save tires, so I'm going to go with Jamie Walker.
Things will come down to qualifying, too, a lot tonight, because it is so damn hard to pass. You're going to want to qualify.
Well, the thing with Jamie is he always likes to start in the very back and work his way up.
He does. That's what worries me about Walker.
He started the league late, too, didn't he?
Yep, yeah. He did.
I noticed in the points he's several races behind, and he's still up there.
Yeah. He's come in. Yep. He's coming on fire.
Sixth.
Missed 2 races and 3 races. In the top 15 probably because I wasn't a top 20 until I missed 2 races.
Kanata and Gibson. Who you got, Kyle?
Don't know Kanata very well. Cody's another one that saves a lot of tire and really good. I can still be fast while doing it. This is a hard one because on paper, I'm looking at the stat sheet here. Kanata's only finished 2 races outside the top 10, and 6 of those races were top 5.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Cody just for tires.
Cody. All right, so I'm going Walker and I'm going Cody. That's who I got. Shane, who you got? Cody or Kanata?
Well, I was gonna look at the finishes at Richmond, but I'm gonna have to go with Cody and Walker.
Cody and Walker. Zach?
Yeah, I'm unfortunately I think I'm going Cody for this week over Kanata. And then probably I don't know. I don't think I can bet against Ryan this week.
Right.
I don't know.
Ryan's sneaky, but the thing about Ryan,
he's
I've raced with him in so many leagues, and excuse my language, he finds a new way to fuck it up normally. And Wellman can tell you he'll be up front a lot. He'll find a new way to fuck it up a lot of weeks.
He gets very flustered very easy.
Yeah, you can shut Ryan down pretty quick just by fucking with him.
Especially on restart violations.
Yeah, no shit.
Rose, Gibson, and Kanata. And then that's the top 3.
There you go.
And Walker finished 12th.
Right. Cody, you got Walker or Rose, brother? You raced with both of them.
Yeah, I'm like Kyle. I've known Jamie a long time since I first started my first league. I'm going to go with Jamie, but I think the best challenge is between me and Josh because we're always around one another.
Y'all are.
Like y'all were saying about Ryan, he's fast at certain tracks, but he'll get flustered and he'll fuck it up. And he's just one of those guys where if he slows down, he'd be a whole lot faster, right?
Right,
he just
slows
turns
fast.
his shit up. So I think it's gonna be a toss up between me and Joshua, but of course you gotta pick yourself, right?
Right, of course.
But I think it's gonna come down if one of us don't get in trouble. It's gonna be probably the last 10 laps trying to decide who's taking it.
So, just for clarity's sake, you're picking yourself?
Yeah.
What an egotistical bastard, bro. What a self-centered son of a bitch.
You gotta pick yourself.
All right, let's do a rapid fire. We got 3 minutes. Sorry to cut you off here. Cody, who's tonight's race winner? You just said you got to pick yourself. Are you picking yourself or who you picking?
Well, I will say last time I came to this track with the Xfinity, I won. So, and it's all about saving that right rear, not the right front. Myself.
Shane Johnson, who you got? Pick your race winner.
Number 1, baby. Number 1.
Like Nolan?
Look at his face.
Nolan?
Number 1 and number 2, right?
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Zach, who you got?
We'll try.
I don't know. I picked Ryan. I don't know. I think he can go back to back here in Richmond. I think he can do it.
Okay.
We'll see.
Nolan?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ryan just because of the Richmond thing. I mean, is what it is.
Kyle?
I'm going with Mr. Mountain Dew himself, Jamie Walker.
All right. And I put it in the power rankings. I said Chris Norris will win race number 3 before we get a new repeat winner. Give me fucking Chris Norris. He's going to go back-to-back and win tonight. He's going back-to-back and going to get him one. Now, we probably just jinxed everybody we just picked. It's going to be somebody we haven't never even thought of. I'm going to win the damn race tonight just off some crazy bullshit probably. But, folks, that has been episode 1. Oh, we'll tear the league down if that happens. This has been episode 1, Track Talk. Glad to be back. We'll be here every week. The show will be put together a little bit more. Was a little bit of a chaotic week with the preparing for the snow and whatnot. Wasn't even going to do a show. Didn't even know if we were racing tonight. And then about 4 o'clock, I said, fuck it, we're racing. Fuck it, let's do a show. And here we are. So, Nolan, thank you. Shane, thank you. Zach, Cody, Kyle, as always, thank y'all. Hope to have y'all back.
Thank you.
And until next time, folks, tune in tonight, Cyber Thunder Broadcast Racing Network in 1 hour. And until then, we'll see ya.
Later.
See ya.